Tonight, Oakmont and Tantasco were the opponents for the boys team. One win and one loss. We'll dive into the games next and what happened. The girls played Notre Dame and Oakmont, a high-scoring game versus Notre Dame. It came down to the wire. The Rams were down by 18 at halftime. How did they respond? And in the national sports, it was a chilly Christmas night in Denver. How did the Patriots fare?
From Shepherd Hill Regional High School, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone and welcome to Shepherd Hill Sports Zone. I'm Cameron Simpson. It's great to have you with us. Thanks for ending your vacation week with us. We have a few more days, don't get worried. But our teams have been competing these last few days and there's been some really great games that have happened. Let's start with the varsity boys. The most recent game was Wednesday. The Rams took on the 2-3 Tantasco team. In the first quarter, they put up 10 points. But they had a tough time on defense. They let up 16. The second quarter was better for Shepherd Hill. They crawled back down 26-24 at halftime, only 2 points out of the contest. The third quarter, they just needed that little more, but they couldn't find it. They let up 14 more points and only scored 9. It was 40-33. The fourth quarter was not what the Rams needed, failing to shut down Tanty. They let up 19 more points, losing 59-44. They were right in it in the second half, but unfortunately, it wasn't what they needed down the stretch. Tantasco's Jake Repose, who had the most points, putting up 18, but Lucas Miglianico put up 22 points for the Rams, with Zach Wenningberg scoring 11. So, unfortunately, the loss for the Rams against Tantasco, but last Friday night, it was Oakmont, where the results was much better for the Rams. Oakmont and Shepherd Hill battled hard and forced overtime. Zach Wenningberg nailed 3 points on his way to 21 points. And in overtime, Lucas Miglianico scored 6 of his 23 points during the overtime quarter, propelling the Rams to a 45-68 win. They are now, with these two games, 5-1, with a date against the 1-4 North Middlesex team on Thursday of the new year. JV1 beat Oakmont 52-39. We're still waiting on the results of the Tantasco game from the JV. JV2 lost to Oakmont 65-61. It did not play Tantasco. Girls varsity had their home opener. Finally, they had a home game. That happened on Friday night versus Oakmont. The girls started fast, putting up 16 points and only letting up 7. In the second quarter, they continued to play lockdown defense, letting up only 4 points at halftime. The score was 30-11 heading into the third quarter in favor of the Rams. And the dominance didn't stop there. Shepherd Hill continued scoring, and in the third putting up 13 points while the scoring fell off in the fourth. The Rams would win 50-26. This dominating wing showed a lot of people scoring. Jaizy Santiago put up the most points, 12. Heidi Giras scored 9. Sarah Miller had 6. And Ashley Dickott and Caitlin Sullivan all scored 5. A lot of different score totals. We couldn't fit everybody in this clip, but they had a really great game scoring all around. Then the girls took on Notre Dame. It was another high-scoring game. The Rams were down by 18 at halftime. They battled back to get to the score within 2, and they came up just short of the win, losing 56-52. It was an incredible game, down by that many at halftime, able to come back. It shows a lot. I think this was the highest-scoring game of their season as well. Girls JV lost to Oakmont 43-33. They beat Notre Dame, though, 50-31, a dominating win. All right, with that, let's look at the national sports. The Patriots needed a Christmas miracle on the night before Christmas. The Patriots trailed early after a Williams touchdown, but Chad Ryland struck a merry field goal. Then it was Elliot Ngasicki. Then the defense fumble return, but in the fourth, the Broncos tried to make a move, and they did, getting the game close, but it was a last play field goal. Gave the Patriots the win, and they wished the Broncos fans a Merry Christmas and a good night. And Russell Wilson has been told that he will sit for the final 2 games of the year for Denver. A lot of crazy stuff with that one as well. But the Patriots get a win. That's great news, I guess, unless you're rooting for a higher draft pick. Anyway, with that, thank you all for watching. We will be off on New Year's Day. There's a Winter Classic on New Year's Day. I believe it's Seattle and Vegas. 2 West Coast teams will compete in the Winter Classic on TNT on Monday, New Year's Day. We want to wish all of you a very happy new year. We will see you. Our next episode will be next year. So this is our final episode for 2023. Thank you for watching all year long. We hope you're rolling and watch again next year. All right, with that, our teams are competing. I don't believe they're competing these next few days. So we will have a full episode next Friday. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully it's a great one. And we'll see you next Friday. Good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, the only place for Rams sports news.